And we're Diary of a Family.
We're living life intentionally with you this beautiful day out here in Tucson, Arizona. Okay, I gotta scoot forward because I always look inky dinky on the screen. He's just really big, you guys. All right, where's the D-Fam? We'll wait for a few of you to join. We're super excited about today's live stream. We are out of data, thus we are on the phone doing our live stream with you.
Technically, I probably could have used your hotspot. However,
that's okay. That's okay. I wanted to be outside anyway, so it would have been you dragging the computer out here and the stream deck and whatever else we use.
I need to get that stuff
setting
set
up the
up
camera. Ooh, what was that? Ooh. Just wait, guys. Just wait.
If you are joining us for the rewatch, what question for the video?
Oh yes, put it in the chat below.
Put it in the chat or in the comments.
In the comments, we want to know what is your favorite band or music artist?
Or music artist, I guess. Most.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry.
We're off to a great start today.
I'm so sorry. It's a little bit breezy here and the sun is out. And those two things together make my nose tickle.
Sun sneeze.
Ah, that's so funny. Anyway. So we are on our phone today. If your comment doesn't get read out and it's really important, just type it in again and we'll try to catch it. But yeah, we are just hanging out on the cell phone. All right. We have exciting things to talk about today, especially since we were supposed to be ending our contract.
Yeah.
We were.
We were. It was supposed to end
the end of
April.
Next week, yeah.
And we extended.
So we'll talk about why. My goodness. Have you had any jobs this week, Garrett?
I finished up one job. It kind of was a little bit slow for some reason. For like 2 or 3 weeks it was just crazy hectic, and then it kind of slowed back down.
I think a lot of people were passing through here trying to reposition in the United States as things warm up down south and heat, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, we've had a blast the last few weeks and had a lot of friends coming to and from and hanging out with us, and I feel like last week we kind of said goodbye to everybody.
It was kind of sad.
Yeah, it was.
We had tons of people come. We had friends in the park that were leaving, and it just was like, oh, lots of goodbyes. Not necessarily goodbye, but
well, like, we won't see you for this summer, you know, hopefully we'll get reconnected with quite a few of our friends next winter.
Yep.
That's kind of when everybody starts to congregate into the warmer areas, and there aren't very many warm areas in the U.S.
I know, right? All right, I see that we do have some people joining us. So question of the video, make sure to put it in the chat so that we can see it. What is your favorite band or music artist?
Yes.
We're keeping it random today. So
totally random.
Well, I guess kind of random, kind of not, I don't know. But we are wanting to chat and just talk with you guys.
I think I know what Garrett's favorite band is. Shall I guess?
Go ahead.
Skillet?
Yep.
The funny thing is I don't let him play it in the house. I don't let him play it in the car when I'm in the car. It gets on my nerves.
I don't know why. They have violins.
I need calming music, and all I hear is like hard rock screamo.
It's inspiring. It's not
inspiring.
Screamo. They're not
He's
screamo
pretty close.
bands.
He's pretty close to screaming.
They're hard rock, but they're not screamo. There is a difference. There is a difference.
So we want to know, what is your favorite band or music artist? Garrett has been doing some extra videos.
Yep.
Starting this week, we had a second video out. So our regular Wednesday video premiered. But we also had one on Monday.
Yeah.
Wondering what all of you thought of that.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll share with you the reasoning. We kind of shared about last week.
Yeah.
Garrett is checking the live chat. All messages are visible.
Yep. Well, there's people watching, but no one's commenting. So comment.
Chill.
Okay.
Okay, so why are we doing extra videos?
Well, we have so much content that we've been going over, and really and truly, we were almost halfway through our contract here in Tucson when our videos caught up to us in Tucson.
Right, we had a lot of content from our travels to Arizona and
To Quartzsite.
all our quartzsite stuff. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy, and we were like, okay, we have plans and special things that we will be talking about later on in the video, so make sure to stick around because it's kind of a pre-announcement announcement.
no, we're not
No.
we're not dropping anything.
We're not dropping anything.
But we'll let you know dates for when we are
Yes.
dropping our important information for you for the summer.
We're pre-announcing the pre-announcement for the pre-announcement.
Okay, shut up. My head is spinning.
Yeah.
Um,
So that is, we are getting caught up on all of our videos so that when we hit the summertime,
we're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so excited about the summertime. I am so excited.
It's gonna be good.
I am like on the edge of my seat. So we're getting caught up on all our videos. We're sharing some little things with you. They might be shorter videos.
Well, and we'll be sharing more of that content as well on our live streams. So in the next couple live streams coming up, we will definitely be sharing that stuff with you.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to do our best to get through all of our adventures and things we've been doing here for the past 3.5 months.
So if you haven't checked it out, when Monday's video, Garrett had done a little test in the oven. He actually cooked this delicious lasagna.
Yep.
Hello, John Chalker. How are you? We're doing great. We are so excited about the summertime, so stay tuned for all of that. We want to know what your favorite band or music artist is. So,
Let us know in the chat.
yeah. I haven't shared mine yet. I like a
Michael
genre.
Bublé.
What?
Bublé.
Okay, he's a great artist,
He is.
but I don't listen to his music, so he must not be my favorite.
I
don't
thought
know.
all the women liked Michael Bublé.
Shut up. Or what's the other one? Josh Groban.
Josh
Groban?
Groban.
Groban? I don't know. I don't remember.
Something like that.
I like Christian music. I like classical. I like bluegrass. I like jazz. All those like not heavy, loud.
There's a hummingbird in the hummingbird feeder.
Can we see it?
Yeah, you can see the humming. Look right in the corner. You can see it. It actually, you caught it on the. So keep an eye out on our little red thing right above Carolyn's head. That's a hummingbird feeder, and that was just a hummingbird there.
They don't stay for very long.
No,
They take like 2 or 3 sips and then they fly off.
but it's been flying around. So
John Chucker says, "Hey guys, I saw the lasagna video. That was really delicious, Garrett. He wants the recipe." Well, it was just the recipe on the back of the box.
yeah, I didn't use any special recipe.
I mean, look in the video. You'll see the brand of the box, and then
I think
it was really good.
I think the lasagna recipe, it might have been on the back in the video. I don't remember.
Okay.
But the whole point of the video was to prove that you can cook in an RV oven. There are some
You can
people
bake in an oven.
that have written off an RV oven as completely useless and doesn't work.
It does
And
work.
I wanted to
I've
show people that
made-
it does.
I've made pie. I've made cake. I've made cookies. We've baked numerous dinners in it.
Half a
Fries.
half a turkey.
Half a turkey for Thanksgiving. Actually, I think we were able to fit a whole turkey in there.
You get the smallest one possible.
Smallest
but
one possible, and then you like break its backbone so it's like flat.
It's
it's like
pretty.
squished down.
It's pretty crazy.
Anyway, I came home from work and all the kids were like running around mad. And so Garrett was like trying to get them to bed.
Yeah.
And it was because dinner was so late. But it was delicious.
Oh,
right.
yes, absolutely.
All right, so we would have been ending our contract
This week.
this next week.
Or
So
next
I would
week.
have
So we're
had
at
like
one more week.
one more week of shifts. I'm scheduled for 4 shifts this
Yeah.
coming week. So some overtime.
The overtime is
Um,
still not as good as the full shift, but when when we first got here.
Yeah, we've had my contract pay cut just because
renegotiated.
it was
not really not
negotiated.
negotiated. Just do you want a job or not?
I've been enjoying working at this facility. It's a small one. I know everybody I work with basically, except the other day shift RN. I have never met him.
Just in text messages.
Because he works on the days I don't work, and I work on the days he doesn't work. So we never cross paths. But all the staff I've worked with are fantastic. They are kind of shuffling through, using travelers, and now they're starting to really hire their core staff. The Atwood oven in most RVs are 100% considered for a chef. Is that what you said? Thanks, John Shocker. RV ovens can be temperamental.
Yes.
I've heard that they don't cook evenly, and you can change that by putting that stone in the bottom. Helps to radiate the heat.
Stone or ceramic tiles.
Something that radiates the heat more evenly. Yeah. But I mean, we've had a friend whose oven didn't light for her, or wouldn't stay lit for her.
Now, this really is predicated on the fact that your RV oven works. Mm-hmm. And there are times where people either haven't gotten it to work, can't figure out the process, and they kind of, write it off.
The sun is shining on
me.
I'm glowing.
They write it off as though, an RV oven doesn't work, but
no.
It does. A lot of people have propane or natural gas stoves at home.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between a residential one, which might be just a little bit bigger, and an RV one? Which
just remember to level your rig.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your cake will be lopsided.
It is pretty funny to see lopsided cake.
It's pretty funny. Yes.
We see people post those pictures on FullTime Families Facebook groups all the time. We're like, well, I guess we should have leveled our rig for our kid's birthday. And the cake was like, eh.
Have we liked it in Northwest? Yes. This is actually the second hospital that I've worked at with Northwest in the title. It's so funny.
But was there any association between the one in Texas and the one here?
No, not at all.
Just in the title?
Just in the title.
Well, it's technically not even in the Northwest. It's like southeast Arizona.
I know, it's really random. I have been working at the smaller facility in this hospital system.
Yeah.
And this is the second time I've done that, because I worked in Reno at the smaller facility, and they had a big one in the city, and one kind of, I guess it was still in the city.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's different working at the smaller facilities, and especially here because we're way out in the middle of nowhere, and so it's considered an access hospital. So a lot of times we have stuff come into the ER, and because we're not all set up yet with specialties and a full staff complement of RNs, etc., we can only take a certain amount of patients, and we can only take certain patients that don't need these specialties. So a lot of them get transferred to the big hospital.
Yep.
And then if they are admitted to my unit and they end up getting sicker, or they need these specialties, they need this test or that test that we can't perform, I have to ship into the big hospital.
So it's pretty easy for you to just shove your patient off on somebody else if something were to come up.
It is pretty easy to do that transfer, but a lot of times the transfer takes all day. So I still care for that patient all day. I was caring for a patient that was pretty ill the other day, and had the patient for 10 hours before I was able to get the patient transferred to the ICU at the big hospital.
Have you ever got anybody life flighted yet?
No. But from the ER, I heard the other they every once in a while they have to helicopter them out. So.
But I didn't know whether one of your patients degraded so rapidly that they had to.
No, I think there was one patient before I came, so.
So John Shocker was saying that
Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, he cooks in his oven all the time.
Oven all the time.
Ah,
so.
Yes.
It is possible, and we know it's possible, and the video really was just demonstrating and getting some tricks that we learned to be able to use that oven.
Yeah.
All right. So why did we extend here in Tucson?
Well, a couple of reasons. Within the first few weeks of working at this facility, I was like, oh, I love working here.
It was a good facility.
I've only had a few days where I've had a full complement of patients, and it's been a busy, keep going, go.
Yeah.
So it's been really nice and relaxing for me to spend time with my patients and just hang out and chill
Yep.
at the nurse's station. I've gotten all my charting done. I mean, I'll pick up a rag and clean something, or I'll come in and find I have no patients, and so
you end up screening people.
I'll set up make sure my unit is clean, then I'll go screen people in the ER, or if somebody walks in for an outpatient lab draw, I'll go and do that. So it kind of keeps things like, I don't know, it's not just the same old, and I'm getting a little bit of just downtime, I guess you would say.
It's actually been a nice
been a
contract for her, because
I'm not stressed.
most contracts, you come home and you're just like
Exhausted.
like I ended up caring for like 7 patients total today, and this had them, and this happened, and this happened, and it was just stress. And it was, most of the hospitals we've been to, you have almost to your max capacity almost every day.
Yeah.
Hello, Bill from Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Hello, Bill.
We saw you jump live on your Twitch TV. Twitch stream.
Such a funny name, Twitch.
But it's the second most popular streaming. It's right up there with YouTube streaming. So
we also decided to extend because thinking about our next location where we want to go to,
we don't know.
It would still be pretty cold by the time we got there if we just left here at the end of April. And the fact that we needed just a little bit of extra funds.
Yes.
And when we had signed this contract originally, it was a really good contract.
Good one.
It still is a good contract, just not what it was at the beginning.
So in a way, it really kind of was a godsend for us to. We requested to extend when they were renegotiating. Not saying
they were reviewing all of the traveler
travel
contracts within the entire hospital system. So.
Yeah, so we were like, we wanted to extend and we wanted to stay longer, and they were like, we're gonna cut your pay. I'm like, well, okay, but we're staying a couple weeks longer. So I mean, I don't know if it really kind of evens out. Yeah. Almost.
It'll be okay.
But like Carolyn said, our next plans is, we don't really want to give it away yet. However, it's still
has something to do with moving north
and snow, and she doesn't like
I don't
snow.
like snow. I don't like cold weather, you guys. I like the warmth.
We have not cold weather camped out of the
since
want.
Washington.
It's been in this, like, we've been stuck in this snow.
And then that one time in
Texas.
The 2 times in Texas.
Yep. So we have not sought out cold weather camping in our RV.
No, not really.
I would love to do it, but I know how she is with cold, so
All right, if you're just joining us, let us know, what is your favorite band or music artist?
Make sure to leave that in the chat and in the comments.
So I think my favorite artist, it's hard to tell, but no, it's not Bublé.
My mom asked, how much longer are you staying?
Okay, so we have basically
4 weeks left.
Like a month.
Yeah.
And we have so much to do.
I think
we'll be out of here. The plan is May 15th, but you'll hear more about that in the future. So my favorite artist, I would say, is Chris Rice, Christian artist. But then I love listening to Bethel music and Elevation music. Not so much Hillsongs anymore, you guys.
She has this playlist off of, was it Amazon Music?
It's not a playlist. They
it's a radio.
They pay attention to your what you listen to, what music you're searching for.
They're harvesting your data.
And so then they just
to create a playlist.
Then that you just hit play on the radio and they just play music that is similar to what you
future? Question mark. No, tell us now,
Ha
says
ha
Bill.
ha. Bill, you already
No,
know.
Bill.
You already
Bill
know.
already knows. We've told a few people, a few select people, to really kind of get bounce ideas off of
Yeah.
our DFam and some of those friends we trust. So,
But you are all gonna find out soon, and we'll tell you at the end of this video.
Yep.
We'll tell you at the end of our live stream when you want to tune in for our live stream to tell you what is going on.
Bill said he likes all sorts of music, depends on the mood.
Oh yes.
And when you're in a happy mood, Bill, what is your favorite band?
A happy mood.
Happy mood.
How about a Bill mood?
When you're in the Bill mood, what is your go-to? All right. Next, we are going to talk about some of our upgrades that we have been doing.
Because I mean, we've been sitting still for like
a month and a half now.
Well, we've been here in Tucson.
Yep.
Since January.
Since
so
January, yep.
Quite a few months. It'll almost be 4 months. It will be.
Yep.
Basically, over 4 months of being in Arizona when we get done here. So we had that toilet leak on our way to Arizona, and it's still kind of having issues. So Garrett has gotten all the replacement parts for basically making a brand new toilet.
Yep. So we will do an entire review of this.
Scoot your chair that way because the sun is like really shining hard on me. Not that I don't love it, but it's making everybody stare at my glare.
My mom loves contemporary Christian music from many different artists.
There we go. Now my face ain't in the sun. I'm not shining. Oh, glory shine.
So one of the things that I really thought was interesting with doing the toilet, and we'll go over it more in that video, it's almost cheaper if you have a leak or something's not sitting right in the toilet.
To just buy all the parts. Like basically rebuild the toilet.
Yeah. So we're gonna go over rebuilding a toilet basically.
And it's a Thetford, right?
It's a Thetford Aqua Magic 2, which is a very, very common toilet in RVs.
And so changing out all the parts with the moving parts down below.
Yep.
Not the ceramic toilet bowl.
Yeah, the ceramic toilet bowl
really. $80.
It's $80.
$80.
And that basically gives you a brand new toilet.
Brand new toilet, other than the ceramic part.
Yeah.
So I mean, might as well, right?
So Bill said, "Whoa, cool if someone is on our Twitch
and can hear your live stream."
Yep. All right.
You missed it, Garrett. You missed it.
Well, we don't have a. I wish you would just kind of stay up in the corner there.
I know.
All right. So, also, if you watched our main video on Wednesday, you'll notice that we went to Phoenix to meet up with Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Hey, Bill.
Had a fun time. Absolutely loved it.
But we also went to IKEA. We got some new furniture, and we've been videotaping like this whole process because we started making changes like months ago in
St. Louis.
Like last summer. Because of time constraints and money issues, we haven't just like done our remodel all at once.
Yeah.
But we've had to start replacing items that were just falling apart or just driving me bonkers. We're taking. My mind is tired. We're taking advantage of this time. Oh, Swedish meatballs, yes. Yeah. Swedish meatballs. We're taking advantage of sitting still for so long and the fact that we were able to go to an IKEA just 2 hours away in Phoenix. And we ripped out a whole bunch of our living room, dining room.
Yeah.
So we'll be showing you some of that. Hopefully soon we'll have like a start to finish sort of.
And maybe eventually we'll just get like yoga mats and just lay them out on there and be like, okay, kids,
mats.
You got nothing to destroy now.
Nothing to destroy. But the kids have still been sleeping on the original mattresses, which you guys know are sucky. They're like 3-inch foam that like ends up compressing down.
We put half an inch.
We put egg crate over the top of that to give them a little more squish, but they're wearing out. I mean, they have worn out, period.
And at the time when we would have wanted to replace them, we pretty much went straight through the middle of COVID, had canceled contracts, and we're basically trying to just
Make ends meet.
make ends meet
Yeah.
to survive.
Yeah.
And so it was like, we want to do this. We need to do this.
So we have new mattresses en route.
Yep.
Well, they're making them.
They're making them.
We're praying that they get done and delivered before we leave.
Yeah.
We have our refrigerator needs an upgrade. Well, not an upgrade, a replacement part.
So we got the new board for our RV refrigerator. We're pretty sure, for some reason, it will not run at all on electric
Nope. It
power.
constantly uses our propane.
Yep.
Constantly. And it's
Constantly.
been that way since the beginning.
Since we bought it. So
it works still.
It works.
But
It keeps things cold.
yeah.
But we would like to, when we're hooked up to regular power, not have to deal with it. So I bought a new one of these boards, and I'm hoping that that is what's gonna help keep our refrigerator more efficient for us.
Yeah. Then we decided finally to replace the crappy bikes that we have for the kids. So it's a big surprise for them coming. Emma's birthday is next week, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a big, birthday present for her, but the boys get them too because, I mean, they are falling apart.
I went on a bike ride with the kids yesterday. Oh, cool. Or hot. Yeah. I went on a bike ride with the kids yesterday because this bike you see right there, its tire fell off on our trip from St. Louis to Texas, and I have not had the time or the money until recently to get a new tire.
So he did. He
So,
got a new tire.
I got a new tire, got it replaced, and I went for a bike ride with the kids, and Timmy's chain kept falling off every time he wanted to try and pedal faster
And
than
then,
cruising speed.
well, and then their tires always go flat. It doesn't matter how many times we fix them.
Yep.
They go flat.
So
It's those darn goat heads in Texas. The goat heads are horrible, you guys.
Well,
They're
and
horrible
the
on your
kids-
pet's feet. They're horrible on your kids' tires.
and the last thing the kids ever think about while riding their bikes is there a thorn in front of me? They just are like, yay!
Anyway.
So, anyways, yes.
California
Travels.
Adventures. Hi, Michael. How you guys doing? John Chalker says we got RV plumbers coming into the house. RV plumbers? Or just plumbers?
Just plumbers? I don't know. Something like that.
But yes, we are gonna be our own plumbers. Haha.
For those of you that are just joining, our question of the video is, what is your favorite band or artist?
Hi, Grace. It's Grace, not Michael.
Hi, Grace. Welcome.
What is your favorite band or music artist? And yes, those goat heads are horrible. So for those of you who haven't traveled in states that have these gnarly, they're ginormous. They're like, I think they grow on grass.
Yeah.
And then
just-
they're like that big, you guys. They're
and they
huge.
just kind of blow all over the
But
place.
They're heavy, so they'll stay in stuff, and like they have these really long thorns that stick out from all sides. It's
Yeah,
just
it's weird.
horrible.
Yeah.
They get on in the dog's paws in between.
Yeah.
And kids' feet and your feet, and like they'll come in on the bottom of your shoe and stick in your carpet, and then your bare feet step on them.
Yep. We're glad that our kids really don't watch our live streams because, it's still a
told them
very
yet.
big surprise for them. So,
yeah.
but that means I have 3 bikes to put together
3 bikes to put
because we
together.
ordered them in the mail, and 2 of the bikes are basically the exact same bike, but different colors.
Yes.
And Emma and Timmy
They're
are
about the same
basically
size.
the same
Yeah,
size.
so it'll work perfectly.
And so it's going to work out really well for that. And then we may or may not get something special out of Timmy's bike. Eddie's bike, sorry.
We love Strider bikes. We've had one for the kids as they've learned how to ride.
Yep.
We're upgrading the Strider because it's falling apart
Yep.
to a little bit bigger Strider, and one that you can get a part to it to put pedals on it when they're
Yep.
ready for
So
it.
you can convert it to a regular bike,
Yeah.
basically.
Pretty cool. But Garrett has reached out to these bike companies, and Strider actually got back to us. So we
Yep.
may be able to do like an unboxing sort of
Spon-
testimonial, because we know this is a good product.
It may or may not be
We've
a
used it.
sponsored video, but it
We'll
will
see.
be something fun. Ironically, He's from Texas and looks like Garrett. Looks like him. Jason Castro from American Idol.
Oh! We'll have to look him up. Jason Castro. Okay. So Grace's favorite artist. That's cool.
I've had people
American Idol.
been like, "You look like someone famous." I was like,
And maybe they were talking about him.
they're wanting to look as famous as I am. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
So we've also been able to upgrade to this laptop here. Garrett showed it a little bit before.
It's more of an addition because our other one was not really. So we have it's a nice little, it's a MacBook Pro. It's nothing super special. It's probably about the most basic of MacBook Pros you can get.
But Garrett's been able to move outside to do some of his work now. He can do it without a generator running. Our other little laptop it's old, it's junky, it's falling apart, takes forever to load up. And this one works very seamlessly with his Big Mac inside and our phones.
Tired, retired old timers said
the Beatles.
The Beatles.
I love the Beatles.
They had a Christian artist that they put in there. I couldn't catch it.
We missed it.
Unfortunately, we don't have another device at the moment to be able to
Beatles forever.
We don't have another device right now to be able to read your comments and keep track of it. So
kids are
we're trying to watch the chat. That's why we're like,
we're going to be pulling the refrigerator out of your window like Nursing Our Travel Bug did. No, we don't have to do that. Garrett has access to it from the back of the refrigerator.
There's a lot of people that are like, RV refrigerators are going away. They're never gonna, they're gonna be phased out with just residential refrigerators.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think that they're gonna be around for quite a long time, mainly because they use very little power. And when you are boondocking and dry camping, you don't want to be having to deal with a lot of power just to keep your food cold. So
the big thing is when these, dual RV refrigerators go bad.
Yeah.
It's pricey to replace them. It's
I was
like
looking at
$5,000.
Yeah, our refrigerator, if we had to replace it, it would be $5,000.
Robin Mark, retired old timers,
that's
Christian
right. Okay.
artist. Robin Mark, very cool. I haven't heard of that one. Gotta check him out.
If we got to that point, then we'd have to figure out.
Thank you, California Travel Ed Videos. Grace says, be sure to hit that thumbs up, y'all. Come on, y'all.
For me, I think I would be interested in one of the compressor retrofits for the refrigerator.
Right.
So instead of paying the $5,000 for the whole thing,
people don't know about it.
I would be probably going with a $1,500.
Barefoot Adventures is here, and they want to replace their RV refrigerator with a residential.
Well, and a lot of people do, and really it depends on the type of camping you do. If you are primarily in parks, then a RV, absorption style refrigerator, it might not be the best option for you, and residentials work just fine.
We've had no problems with ours beyond last summer when we were traveling and we had so many days of boondocking in Walmarts that our refrigerator just wasn't keeping up. It was sitting in the 40, 42 mark. Even overnight, it wouldn't drop back down to like 34 where it needs to be. Barefoot Adventure says we have the 2930 RL of the Grand Design.
Solitude?
I
think they have a Solitude.
That's cool. There are so many Solitudes out there. So we're here in Tucson, right next to the Lazy Days RV store, whatever, and they have Solitudes in white.
Yes.
They have Solitudes in white. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? They make them in white now?
Well, and we had one of our friends here that are in the park. They had ordered a voltage toy hauler, and it was like 3 weeks out and all this stuff. And I just saw them the other day roll in with the Grand Design Momentum.
They gave up on the voltage.
Went over there, bought a Grand Design, and they were like, we walked in, it was in stock.
That's
and we
crazy.
were like, oh yeah.
That's crazy.
And they're actually loving it. So, and it actually came with solar.
Wow.
It came with, yeah, there's solar on that roof.
Wow,
So,
that's awesome. Okay, I'm in the sun again. Here, maybe if we move back a couple
move
feet.
back here. We're playing hide and seek with the sun, and
You got it?
yeah, just,
Sorry, you guys. I don't want to get burned. I love the heat. I love the sun, but the problem is I have very fair skin.
I know.
Garrett, I don't. I'm trying to get you even here.
So move this over. All right.
It's the balancing act. There we go.
So, anyways,
Anyway.
where were we going? I think we went off. We were talking about
Okay,
the
so
RVs.
the new laptop that we just got is a write-off for work. He's going to be using it for Diary of a Family and for his business. No, the kids are not napping. I wish they napped. Haha. They're inside. I turned on Disney Plus. I think they're watching Robin Hood. All those old classics that we watched as kids.
It was nice.
It's nice to have them available.
Except Swiss Family Robinson, because Eddie makes Swiss cheese of our
yeah,
couch. He hasn't watched that one in a while.
Okay, it's driving me crazy. Our trailer is slanted now, which means our camera is slanted. Can you fix it?
Yes.
My OCD, I'm sorry. All right, that's a little better.
All right.
We're not on a hill, you guys. This is like completely flat.
Well, and I'm hoping, I want to try live streaming with this as well.
Nice day in northern Alberta, presently 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Barefoot Adventure says, have you heard from Jerry? We haven't heard from him lately. We got a sticker on our rig.
Yeah, I've talked to Jerry last week, and
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Jerry considers me one of his man
Billy
friends.
Joel, Metallica.
He's all over the
He's all over the place with his favorite band.
I guess it really does depend on his mood, doesn't
Les
it?
Mis. I love it. I love it.
So yes, we're going to see how much stuff we can do with this laptop, because it'll help us with productivity quite a bit, and not being stuffed in a crazy.
Other upgrades, we did get good. Oh, California Adventure says all 80s, Bill. Yes.
He's not a spring chicken anymore.
No, he's not. So we upgraded our batteries, and Garrett's going to do a whole like lithium setup sort of video for you guys.
And we're going to be testing it out this summer. So we're excited about that.
Well, come getting on the road, that's when we'll be using it. So we are working on our plans right now for getting out of Dodge. Wait, we're not in Dodge. Getting out of Tucson.
Well, our plan is to escape Arizona before it gets so unbearably hot that,
Where can I sell a new set of RV pads? That's for Barefoot Adventures. RV pads, like the
snap pads?
Snap pads?
Bill, yes, I'm old.
Yes, you're old.
Yep. I agree with that, Bill. Though it was really funny to see Bill and Natasha's engagement photos.
Oh my gosh, they were so
Bill
young.
looks like an
Okay, so Barefoot Adventure says yes, the snap pads. So if anybody wants snap pads, what do you think? Going on to
the RV, the Facebook Marketplace is always a good place. I think Bill sold his gas tank that was in his fifth wheel off of Marketplace. I think it was Marketplace or Craigslist or something like that. But a lot of people go on those sites for those small parts, accessories, and things like that. So.
Oh my goodness.
It's starting to kick up again.
Well, and because we're off balance just a little bit, that camera wants to rock.
Yeah.
There. I think I've stabilized.
Then came kids. I aged quickly. Bill, you are so true.
80s were good. 70s were better. I'm old too. I wasn't even born in the 70s.
We're kids of the 80s. So.
My sister was born in 79. So, yeah.
Well, and I graduated in 2002.
79? No,
so.
she was born before then.
If we want to make you guys feel old, just ask us questions on when we graduated and started having kids. You're like, good.
Barefoot Adventures bought their Grand Design a year old, and it came with snap pads and other stuff. Very cool.
Ours did not come with anything other than the trailer and propane tanks. But it was like 2.5 years ago. It was not really like. Now they're coming with all kinds of extra stuff.
Goodies. I know. It's super cool.
And some of them just, oh, help
We
us.
just have to keep tricking our ride. That's all.
And then came grandkids.
grandchildren.
Yeah.
Grandchildren. 9 grandchildren. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next week's video. Oh, California travel event videos. Their first son was born 78. So yeah, you could be our parents. Totally.
Even washer dryer.
Wow.
I've heard mixed reviews on people that have washer dryers. It depends if you have one of those really small ones, the combo ones. A lot of times, and they say they're ventless, but they basically try to get the water and everything to go out the same pipe, and it ends up making a mess.
California Travel has 7 grandkids. 7.
Wow.
One with Jesus.
Hello,
already.
Posh Cats Camping.
Hey guys, welcome. We are about to talk about next week's video, and then give you dates for our big announcement for the summertime. So you'll have that. And Posh Cats, we want to know,
what's your favorite band and or artist?
Yes.
Leave it in the chat.
Leave it in the chat. So next week's video, you're doing an extra one on Monday.
I'm doing an extra one. We found a really, really cool lake that is really close to where Carolyn works and where we boondocked for a couple weeks. And we've gone back a couple times, and we wanted to definitely share that with you guys.
It's a fun little lake, and he and the kids had fun one day, just videotaping all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so. It's a lake that was built into a community, so it's all man-made. However, there's a lot of fun stuff in it. So that's coming out on Monday. And then our Wednesday video, I actually went out this afternoon and got some extra shots that I needed to get.
Journey fan. Barefoot Adventures is a Journey fan.
Yeah. So I got a couple videos, and we are going to be talking about state trust land.
Yes.
How to
Arizona has state trust land. We utilized a location last winter time in the Phoenix area, and we found another location like 5 minutes from my work out here in Tucson. So we had to work for it though, so you'll get to see some of that. It's
not all roses and unicorns.
But it's going to be a how-to to find these locations and to kind of how to be safe when you're doing trust land, because you're doing this all by yourself. When we camp out on trust land, there's usually no one else around. It's just us. So.
Yeah. We'll definitely, it's going to be a good video, very informative video. Yeah. But yeah, that's coming up. And then.
But you guys, it's worth it. I mean, for $20 for the entire year, Trust Land is worth it.
And last year we camped at Trust Land
for
about a month.
Yeah.
And then we went other
2
places.
2 weeks on.
Yeah.
2 weeks out.
We did 2 weeks here, but the only reason, we'll go into the reason why we didn't camp there longer this time. But we're actually really glad that we did come into the park when we did. So. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's coming up this next week, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, so our big announcement is gotta get back to work. Okay, their next trip is to Folsom Lake. Ooh. That's awesome. And her birthday party. That's awesome. We'll tell Michael we said hi.
X marks the spot.
Hi guys, we miss you. They're in Texas now.
Yeah,
stay tuned for a party coming soon. We hit 1,000 subs! No way! Congratulations!
That's awesome, guys.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Wow. DJI. Oh my gosh. Good. Yep. That's cool, John.
Yeah, he got the newest one, I guess, the 4.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see what you do with that.
I'm almost wanting to get that little tiny DJI Mavic Pro, the little mini, because you don't have to have a license for it.
Ah.
But
you're watching on 2 devices. Well, thank you for the watch time. Retired. Okay.
Get all your devices running.
We're super excited. Hold on to your seats here. We're not letting anything go yet.
We're teasing the teaser.
We're teasing the teaser before the teaser. On the 5th of May, we are going to put out a short video that gives you kind of a an idea of what's happening for the summertime and how you might be able to get involved. And to lead up to that Saturday, May 8th, is going to be our last live stream for a month.
Yep.
For more than a month.
For more than a month.
But it is going to tell you exactly what we're going to do for the month, well, for a month of traveling.
Who said we were watching on 3 devices?
Oh my gosh.
These are nuts.
So it'll be the in-depth reveal on May 8th on our live stream at 2 p.m. here Pacific time, 4 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
I am super stoked, you guys. We have so many more things to plan out in the next couple of weeks so that it's all set to go.
Carolyn sent me a text message, and the text message took up my entire screen. Hello, Camping Therapy.
Hi,
welcome.
Camping Therapy.
Question of the video for Camping Therapy and anybody else just joining. What is your favorite band and or artist? Leave it in the chat or comments. I could turn on 2 more. It's not a match. We're not trying to outdo each other with the amount of devices watching our stream. We don't need watch hours. We're already monetized.
What we'd like is for people to start watching us not for the entertainment, but that they would get
with a purpose.
I am so stoked about the summertime, and I want everybody else to be stoked about the summertime. We have some great plans, and you guys are going to be able to get involved. So be ready to find out what you can do. Because we want to weave the DFAM like right on into everything that we're doing. But we will be discontinuing for a while our live streams, and there is a purpose for that, and you're gonna get it back. I promise you.
And maybe we might throw some just random lives in.
Yes, random, but they won't be scheduled at all.
Yeah.
So you'll have to hit the bell button so that you get that notification when we do random lives. But you know, hey, we have to give up something that we've been doing to do something more awesome.
We had this idea, and
Camping
it's just
Therapy says
Lauren
Daigle. I love her voice. It is so different. It is so amazing. But I love her music too. She's got some good.
That's awesome.
Good. I think that's one that plays on my.
On your list.
On my list.
And then
Lauren
random
Daigle's
things
song.
come in at like 12:30 at night.
Yeah, we were like, I was just playing the radio low, the
about a month ago.
Amazon radio, you know, after we turned out the lights. And then like, what was it? Some like random hip hop sort of like.
And it was like counting up something. We were just in like, we're about ready to go to sleep, and this thing came on. We're like,
what is this?
What is this?
I'm like, I swear, I've never heard that song before. I do not know why it picked that for me.
So yes, we will be doing a teaser on May 5th, and then we're going to be doing that
in-depth review live stream. You won't want to miss it.
May 8th. So mark
Lots
your
of
calendars.
Big surprises.
Yep.
Ways for you to get involved. It's going to be awesome. This summer is going to be awesome.
Don't give too much away.
We're even creating our own hashtag. So if you do Instagram, you'll be able to hashtag.
Well, they could also hashtag on a YouTube video too.
Mm-hmm.
They could. Yeah. So on social media, we will be having a hashtag and everything involved with this. So
yeah,
this is really a first thing for us. We've never really done anything like this.
We've
before.
not done. This is a legit, like, we want to make this kind of go somewhere nationally. I don't know, maybe internationally. Like, we have had such
maybe
a crummy
afford a boat then.
Like mankind has had such a crummy last year.
Yeah.
That we need to change that, the attitude that people have slid into of just being tired of all the crap and being less friendly and not caring about others. So we'll let you know.
Hash.
Anyway, so that's what we've been doing. We're super excited about it. I keep saying I'm super excited. I gotta find another word.
I guess I don't know. It's one of those things that we want to share it with you guys, but we also want everything to be kind of in order before we do it. And so once we announce it, I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. and it's going to be a way for you to really get involved and help us out.
Yep.
Help everybody out in the DFAM community.
On another note, I'm counting down. I only have 13 shifts left.
13.
13.
Still more than 2 hands.
I know.
Yeah. Oh my, the
Oh
suspense.
my, that's suspense. Hope you know what it is.
As we have mentioned,
she's given me a good idea for the live stream.
Yeah.
To make it that much more special. So.
Bill said PS5 excited. I think it's PS10 excited.
Oh gosh. So Bill, you just got a PS5 and you'd been searching forever for it.
Well, he kept
And
trying
now
to
he can
order it,
game.
and he had it was this whole.
Now he can game on Twitch. So.
He explained the whole thing, and I was just like.
He used to play video games, and then we got married, and he played them every once in a while. And then I was like, let's just get rid of this because you're not playing it anymore, and all the controls are everywhere, and the kids are getting into it. And just get rid of it. And he did.
Well, it was a nice. The guys at my bachelor's party actually went in and bought me an Xbox, because all of them played Xbox, and so they all went in and
So
did
they thought
it.
you wanted to play it.
And I did for a bit, and
Yeah,
I played them online and stuff. I was never really good at much of it, but
Getting a gaming system for a guy who doesn't have a gaming system on his, like, the night before his wedding, not really. Like, you didn't play it that much.
No, my bachelor party was a couple weeks before our wedding.
It's true. But I mean, you get married and then you get busy with married life. It's so different than when you're a single person.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy had a garage full of stuff that he played with. I'm like, you have so many adult toys. Like, what is this? Like, he had Nerf guns, a whole slew of them.
But there's
airsoft, like everything, and the gear. Paintball, oh my gosh, all of the gear.
those are all sports that I actually did a whole lot of.
Yes, he did a lot of it. So we obviously had to purge all those as we.
And I think when the boys are old enough, and probably 7, 8, 9, when Eddie is around that age, we might consider getting. We've done a few Nerf guns here and there, but nothing really substantial, and because the kids, they don't ever want to clean anything up,
they
and
don't.
so
And
Nerf
they don't
guns end up
cherish
shoot up
their
and,
bullets
yeah.
either. So, I'm sorry, Garrett. If Natasha wanted me to give my video games away, well, decisions would have to be made. Oh,
What?
Bill. Well, you guys live a different lifestyle. Video games don't really. I don't know. I guess you play games on your phone now.
I don't play
we're
much.
live.
The
What's
boys have been running around with butter knives.
Okay. Are they injuring someone?
Well, Edison's got poked in the forehead.
Okay, hang on. I gotta go take butter knives away from my sons. I don't know.
I tried, but Edison had a huge fit.
So, yes, video games. We're going off a tangent, I guess. I really don't play a lot of video games anymore. Primarily because, hello, sweet Emma. I will make sure that Emma hears that. So, I used to play video games a lot. I would play on a PC. I was like a first-person shooter, mouse and keyboard type of gamer. But once we got married and stuff like that, it just wasn't really necessary anymore for us. So, but
What wasn't necessary?
well, I had the gaming PC when we got married too, and I ended up selling that. But that was also because we were starting to go full time, and I didn't want to carry around a full-on desktop.
Yeah.
And so that's why we had the laptop already.
Yeah.
And we're like, we don't need the desktop too, so we sold it. But
But
I
then
mean,
with your editing, that laptop wasn't cutting it.
it wasn't cutting it.
So we had to upgrade.
Oh, there's the.
Eddie, haha, scissors 1 week and now knives. Oh no. I know, really? Okay, so Bill's alluding to haircuts.
That hummingbird is back.
Oh, can we see him?
Nope.
Oh, no, we moved to our.
Moved it over. See him right
He's
over.
over there. Let's see if we can see him there. Did he fly away?
No,
Oh, he's on the
still-
other side.
there he goes.
Oh,
Flew away.
oh, hummingbird. It's okay, Garrett. We understand.
I just, and also like the console thing. I've never got used to the whole like. You don't need to mansplain.
You don't need a man. Just shut up.
All
That's what they're
right.
saying. Just shut up. So I gave everybody haircuts but myself.
Yeah.
Saturday night before Easter Sunday, and I did Edison's first, and I did his sides, faded it nice. He had this nice. His hair is so nice. It lays nice and smooth, you know. And then I get Timmy in the chair, and I'm not paying attention to Edison. And the next thing I know, I turn around and he has my scissors, and he has chop, 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 right through his hair.
And it was like in like bunch of different.
Oh
There was
my
like in
gosh.
2 different spots.
He
too.
must have been hacking at it for like a couple minutes.
Well, and I was working on something on the back of the truck, so I wasn't really paying attention. I turned around, I'm like, oh, he has scissors.
Ah!
And then he goes up and it goes like that. I'm like, no, 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 no. But I realized that was probably the second time. So the
So
first
I had
time,
to
yeah.
throw Edison back in the chair and just buzz him.
So he got 2 haircuts that day. The American
Anyway.
Wanderers joined us. Hello,
Hello,
hello.
welcome. We are finishing up the show. We have special dates coming.
Yep.
Uh,
Special teaser video.
May 5th.
May 5th.
Special teaser video about what we're doing this summer, kind of to get you pumped up for our live stream on May 8th. That's going to tell everybody what the DFAM can do this summer.
Yep.
It's super exciting. And we also want to know what's your favorite
Band.
band / artist, music artist. That's what we've been talking about.
So you said band. I think one of my favorite artists, if you go with an artist, would be Phil Keaggy.
Phil Keaggy. That
He
name is
is-
familiar.
He is a guitarist. Like he's one of those like super talented guitarists.
Yeah.
He goes up. He can go up there with some of the greatest guitarists in the world type of people.
Very cool. Very cool.
So he did some amazing music. Phil Keaggy is his name.
I
so.
love watching artists play. Like, yeah.
And he's one of those that he's actually missing a finger.
Wow. And so he still
So
plays.
he still plays while missing.
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
He was, before he became a Christian, he got fed up because one of his fingers got in the way and he was drunk and he cut his finger off.
No.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
that was
gosh.
an interesting story for him. I was like, yeah, I guess probably best not to drink anymore.
Best not to drink. Well, we're gonna finish up here in a minute or two. We just wanted to remind you all that, you know, whatever's going on in your life right now, find somebody that you can share it with, that you can trust, who can,
Yep.
you know, be with you through that situation. And because life's been a little rough the last year and a half
And
for a
that's
lot of people.
That's for the majority of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been,
But it's only a season of time. So
yeah.
we are excited to just get into summertime, and yeah, we have. I keep saying we have exciting plans, but I need to shut up about it because we can't share
She's
anymore.
about ready to just slip and go be
Ah!
black. No. And then for you guys that are joining us, we have our 2 videos for next week.
Yes,
We are-
Monday.
Monday we go to a really cool park in our area. Don Rymel says one of his favorite artists is John Robert.
John Roberts.
Yeah, it's his nephew.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we really like this new art. Well, not totally new artist, but Drivin' and Vibin'.
They have a
That's
album
pretty
out.
cool. And we've met him.
yeah. We haven't met Olivia yet, but
No, we haven't met Olivia.
one of
So.
these days we will cross paths with them. But yes, so we're doing this really fun video, going to a special lake / park in the area with the kids. And then our Wednesday video, we're going to be talking all about how to find state trust land
Yes.
in Arizona and how
Arizona's
to
got it.
go camping.
Victory Royale.
Victory Royale.
Royale.
That's a
Royale.
It's a mode of fighting in Fortnite and PUBG.
Fighting.
Yeah. Bill's a Fortnite guy. I still don't understand why you had to do that to the chicken though.
Garrett shows me a video of Bill playing Fortnite, and he's like killing a chicken. And I'm like,
He
what?
said that wasn't him. He was watching somebody else that just took him out, and that guy went up and shot a chicken, and got
What
the
did
chicken
the poor
to go.
chicken do to you?
Because supposedly you can fly once you shoot the
American
chicken.
Wanderer was their artist. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no. Oh, okay, so this lady just pulled out.
She left it in gear.
She's dragging her, so she hooked her car up to the back of her rig. Oh, it's dragging. All the back tires are locked. They're just dragging. Yikes.
I hope
Well,
she goes and figures that out.
On that note, we're gonna go, and maybe Garrett will hop on his bike and run her down and say, "Hey, your car's still in gear. The tires are locked. You need to stop."
Yeah.
We gotta look after our other RVers. So,
All right,
we love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Quite an ending. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always,
live life intentionally. Yes, Dawn, Kyle, and Olivia are awesome. Their song "Wasted Things" is great. It is.
Yep.
Check it out. I think you can find it on Amazon.
Yep.
So.
All right, we'll see you guys in the
Yes, we're gonna chase her down now. Bye.
Bye.